Now this video can properly get started. So if you are just joining us at this stage, there has been a panel that WWE have done with Mattel. And we've had a look at some of the figures. There's some figures here like the Fiend Ultimate Edition. There's figures here as well, including Funhouse Bray with puppets. There's loads of new figures that have been shown, and WWE now have a proper gallery, so we can actually leave the video. We don't need to worry about that trailer, that panel anymore. We'll just go straight to the images. I think this is going to be a cleaner way to go through these figures, so let's not mess around or wait around. Let's go through the images, and here we go. So we're actually going to start off with Mia Yim. So this is Mia Yim, Basic Series 113, 113. Really great looking figure, and absolutely love the little blue wrap she's got around the waist, the blue in the hair, the face scan. There's a lot about that figure that I think looks really cool. Moving on, this is Basic Series 115. This is Humberto Carrillo. A little bit thick around the shoulders. He looks a little bit jacked up top. I think the face scan on this looks quite cool. The ring attire, maybe not the most adventurous, but man, it still looks great. That is a great looking first time to line, and there's plenty of Humberto Carrillo fans that are going to be excited by that figure. Next up, we got Tegan Nox. Again, I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the proportions or whatever, but top part of her body looks smaller than the lower part of her body. Like, she's got really thick legs. Do you know what I mean? Like, those are really big knee braces compared to, like, her head that's really small. So, I don't know. I can't... There's something with the basics that does... It's just not quite right. The basics, for whatever reason, just... The proportions seem just a little bit off, but great face scan. Interesting ring attire. Comes with the knee braces. Tegan Nox, her first figure. So, yeah, very cool. Next up, Dakota Kai. I think this might just be a really bad computer-generated image because that does not look great. I can't even really see Dakota in the face. I suppose a little bit, but... Man, yeah, the basics, for whatever reason, I'm just not feeling. This is Basic Series 116, but as we said, probably just early doors. Probably they just wanted to have something to show us, to show that they're working on the Dakota Kai and, you know, what it's actually going to look like. So this has got the Cap Kota t-shirt on, and there we go. That is the Dakota Kai figure with one knee brace. This is Toni Storm. It's great that we're getting a Toni Storm. She was in NXT UK. Of course, she was in the Mae Young Classic as well. And yeah, she was starting to get used a bit on NXT. But obviously, what with the pandemic, she's kind of been stuck in the UK, I think. So that's why we've not been seeing too much of her. But yeah, she is a big future talent, a big future star. I mean, she's a star now anyway, so great that she is getting this figure, and I really like that. Of all the basics we've seen, that might be, well, that and the Mia Yim, I think, are two of the strongest of the basics. Wow, that's a better image. Never saw that. We were watching the panel, and it was just a generated image, but that's the actual figure. That's the actual figure, and look at that entrance jacket. Look at that. Man, and it's got all the Japanese, like, kanjis all down, like, all the Japanese writing, which looks amazing. That figure is fire. That is so good. The face scan on that, the hair, even the hair, the way they've done the hair, it looks super rich. That is stunning. That has blown my mind. That figure is very impressive. I am very impressed with that. That is the EO Shirai from Elite Series 79. That is amazing. That is amazing. What? Look at it. Look at it. You're really getting a feel like of how you could pose it if you put it on a shelf. That is so good. The face scan on that. The hair is really impressive. The ring attire, that entrance jacket. The detail on that is disgusting. It is just so good. The Japanese writing, the small Japanese writing that's on it and everything. That is so... No wonder they've got so many pictures of it. No wonder. I'd be taking a lot of pictures of it as well. That is a very special figure. That is a very special figure. There it is in the packaging. That was the missing Elite 79. We did get to see the other Elite 79, but this is the EO Shirai. There is the back of the packaging for EO. There's the actual figure. What? They didn't show these actual figures in the video. I don't know when they did that panel. Perhaps they didn't have these images at the time, but this is the Walmart exclusive. I think this is going to be part of Elite 79. So this is the Walmart exclusive. Apparently it's going to have special packaging. This is the Undertaker, and that is a very special figure. I mean, that looks great. The detail on that entrance jacket looks amazing. There is the back. Look at all the work that's on that. There's a lot of work that's gone into that. That is a great figure. That is a great Undertaker figure. Have they got the packaging at all? There you can see the tattoo detail that's on the figure. A little close-up there with the tattoo details that's all over the figure. That's great. That looks real. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Collector's edition. Wow. If I got that, I'd leave it in the box. If I got that, I would legit just leave it in the box. That is so good. Elite 79 Undertaker Walmart exclusive. Who doesn't want that figure? Who doesn't need that figure? Look at that. That is so good. They're so good with their packaging. That is great. And there on the back. So it celebrates the 30-year anniversary from 1990 to 2020. I think this is a figure that might be on a few Christmas lists. I'm not sure when 79... 79 might not be too far away, actually. Probably be out around September, October. So, yeah, probably on a few Christmas lists. It might be on my Christmas list. That's great. We saw this. This made me laugh earlier. This is heel Bayley with a dead, wacky, inflatable arm man. A dead, wacky, inflatable arm man. So Bayley with this dead, wacky, inflatable arm guy looks really, really cool. I can't believe they've put that in as an accessory. It is so, you can even see a rip. I don't know if you can quite see it. If I move the thing on, you might be able to see. This bit here is ripped. You might remember, I think she took an axe to it or something. But that bit there, look, has got a rip in it. He's still smiling, though. So, do you know what I mean? It's not all doom and gloom. So, yeah, a heel Bayley. Looks great. That is a great-looking figure. I can't wait to see that in actual figure form. Ricochet, we saw this during the panel presentation. Really great Ricochet, this. This might be the best Ricochet. It looks... like, for me, maybe another step up from the very first one that came out, and I always regarded that as the best. Had, like, wings, like ring attire. Looked really great, entrance attire. This one just looks classy. This looks really solid. I know it's only a computer-generated image at this stage, but that is really solid. Bianca Belair, we were talking about how crazy that she makes her own ring attire. And now she gets to look at it in figure form. Like, she made all of that. Comes with the hair, so that you'll be able to do the hair whip on your opponents. Obviously, swappable hands and big smiley facial expression. That is a solid figure. That is so good. Obviously, the ring attire really makes that. And the hair. The hair is such a special feature to her. I mean, it had to have it. But, yeah, that is a great figure. I think when you put the glasses on, that's going to look really cool. I mean, it looks great without, but, you know. There is Angelo Dawkins. So this is Elite Series 81. I think that the Bianca Belair is Bianca Belair the same series? Yes, Elite Series 81. I can tell you that Ricochet was 80. and so was Bayley. So Ricochet 80, Bayley 80. That Undertaker was 79. Bianca is 81. Angelo Dawkins is 81. It looks all right. That looks good. It's kind of big and imposing. But I think I prefer this one. The Montez Ford in Elite Series 81. Comes with a cup, swappable hands. That's really cool, man. I really like that. I really like that. So, yeah, I like it. I like the fact it comes with the cup. Has he got his eye? It looks like he's got his eyes closed. Why has he got his eyes closed? Surely he hasn't. But it looks like his eyes are closed. Next up, we've got stunning Steve Austin. And this comes with a WCW Tag Team Championship for the first time. That looks great with his little entrance jacket and clipboard. So this is Stone Cold when he was in WCW. So this is like, I mean, not an early Stone Cold, but in a way it is. This is what he was doing in WCW. So it comes with that WCW Tag Team Championship. Stunning Steve Austin. Mae Young, I love this. Walmart exclusive. But you get the Mae Young trophy. So you get, I mean, that's just great. That is just great. The fact that Mattel can get that into the line is so good. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be, I don't know how hard that'll be to find, but Walmart exclusive, Mae Young figure. We've not had a Mae Young ever. The only Mae Young I can remember is they made one Mae Young doll when they were making those dolls. And they did a special Mae Young doll, but we've never had her as a basic or anything in figure form. So that is great. That is really, really good. And Mae Young classic trophy as well. Alexa Bliss. I love this Alexa Bliss. I think the face scan on it is so good. And I think I'm right in saying first time we're getting those women tag titles. So this is Elite Series 82 Alexa Bliss. With swappable hands, and it comes with those tag title, or one of them. I'd imagine that means that we're getting a Nikki Cross. Haven't seen a Nikki Cross. Might be in this presentation, but I haven't seen a Nikki Cross yet. But that's a new face scan for Alexa, and it looks really, really good. Jerry Lawler. This is like 93. Jerry Lawler, 93, 94. And I love this Jerry Lawler. This is a really solid look. It's my favorite, actually. Out of all of the Jerry Lawlers they could do, this would be my favorite. So, love this. This is Elite Series 82. Comes with a crown. Classic Jerry the King Lawler attire. This is kind of from his feud with Bret the Hitman Hart. From like the very early Raws. So, that is great. This, I mean, I when I first saw this, I lost my mind. I really popped for this. I cannot wait for this. And disappointingly, it's a Walmart exclusive. They've got to find a way of getting this to the UK. They cannot make the same mistake they made with Pete Dunne. I don't know that this would sell as well as the Pete Dunne, but it comes with Matilda. It comes with Matilda. So this is, I think he was saying British Bulldogs attire. I don't know if that means there's a Dynamite Kid on the way. I would hope so. If we got a Dynamite Kid in similar attire to this, that would be incredible. But not sure that they're going to be able to do that. But British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, Walmart exclusive, Elite Series 82 with a freaking dog, with Matilda. This is great as well. This is Elite 83, right? So this is quite into the future. We're probably sneaking into 2021 here. But, yeah, look, King Corbin. King Corbin with that incredible robe, that incredible crown, and a scepter. That is brilliant. Love the tattoo detail on that figure. Tattoo detail there is next level stuff. Looks really, really impressive. New face scan as well. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best King Corbin, Baron Corbin figure that we've ever had. That is a brilliant figure. Angel Garza. So Angel Garza coming into the line. This is Elite 84. So I'm guessing he will have the trousers that you can rip off. I can't imagine this is going to be it. No, you're going to get some kind of accessory, and it would make the most sense to have the trousers. So we were saying on the watch along the live stream, like about we need a Charlie Caruso to go with this, because don't give me an Angel Garza if I haven't got a Charlie Caruso to swoon and lust after him. So I need to get a Charlie Caruso. Rhea Ripley, we saw this when Rhea Ripley was on the panel. Really solid looking figure. This is series 84. So as we said, I think we're well into 2021 here. Love the jacket with the spikes on. I think it looks really cool. Love the ear studs, the red ear studs that she's got in there as well. That is just really so much detail on the ring attire. The lower part of this figure is amazing. Well, the jacket's great. The face scan's great. She was saying that she's really pleased they got her new hairstyle, and she would love for them to make her WrestleMania 36 attire. But when I think Rhea Ripley, this is the look that I think of. So I think they're absolutely right to go with this first. This is Kishida, and I don't know, the proportions don't feel right. I think it could just be the computer-generated image, to be honest. Maybe it's going to look a bit different when it actually comes out. But, like, the boots there just feel big. Everything feels big at the lower part of the body. And it comes with, like, an orange jacket, the shades. The facial likeness is good. The facial hair is accurate. Obviously not much to get excited about, but... yeah, I think we need to come back to that one once it's a bit further in its development. Candice Larae. Now, apparently, we didn't know this earlier, but on this slideshow, it says Elite Series 87 for this Candice Larae. So, Elite Series 87, Candice Larae. That's very interesting. That is a very interesting figure, because I feel like the proportions are very good on this already. And clearly it's still a long, long way away. So I don't know why it feels so off on the Kishida, but feels a lot better here. But yeah, I mean, as a starting point, that is rock solid for me. I think that's a really great figure. That, once it's painted, I think it's going to look very good. You can already see Candice in the face there. So, yeah, very good. Oh, hello. We're sneaking in now to some figures I've not seen. This is a WrestleMania Celebration Series. Yes. Yes, let's celebrate WrestleMania. So, Andre, that is a good Andre figure, actually. It's quite a few times where the Andre figures have been all right. That one, I mean, that's like a true FX Andre. And WrestleMania 3 with his black singlet. I mean, that makes sense because we're celebrating WrestleMania, and that's the most iconic moment in WrestleMania history. Don't at me, it is. So, yeah, that's a pretty cool figure, man. I'm into that. I like that. What have we got next? Oh, yeah, dig it. We got the Macho Man. Is that WrestleMania 3 that he wore pink? I can't remember when he wore pink and when he wore orange, because he wore those trunks. Can't remember when he wore the pink and when he wore the orange, but it's either like WrestleMania 3 or maybe WrestleMania 4 when he won the title. But yeah, you're talking about one of those earlier WrestleManias. That's cool. I like his face there. That seems like a new updated Macho Man face, which I think looks really, really smart. Really smart. Oh, no way! No way! That is so cool! That is so cool! Oh, that is so good! That is the WrestleMania 3 ring carts. We did a WrestleMania 3 watch along, and we were saying Mattel need to make these. Like they used to at WrestleMania 3, the ring walk was so far away. They had these carts that actually brought you down to the ring. And they were made to look like little rings. I know that there's a company that actually make them for like the Hasbro retro figures. And it looks like Mattel are making them for like the Mattel figures here. That is so funny. That is so good. And it's got like the old style WWF logos. I mean, obviously it can't have the F bit, but it's got like the block logos on the turnbuckles, red, white and blue ring ropes. And oh, that is so fun. I wonder, how do you get that? Is that like a builder thing? I can't imagine that they've got, you know, Andre on the shelf, Macho on the shelf, and then what, a ring cart on the shelf. Is that something you build, or do you buy it like that? I don't know. Either way, that's cool. That is definitely cool. China, here we go. Here we go. China, I want to say WrestleMania 17 when she faced Ivory. Really I don't have this information to hand. I'm pulling it out of my head. But, yeah, she did win the Women's Championship that night. That was her ring attire. And, yeah, that's great. There is a China figure, but obviously it's in a 2-pack with Triple H. So it's at a higher price point, but it looks like she's going to be coming into the series on her own. That is brilliant. So well deserved. How great are these figure reveals? This is one of the best years I've ever seen. This is one of the best years I have ever seen. And we're only up to slide 35 out of 93. I hope you've got your popcorn. Right, we've got Oldberg. Here's Oldberg with the Blue Universal title. So there we go. Look, we can all remember that highlight of 2020 when Goldberg defeated The Fiend at Super Showdown to once again become the Universal Champion. It was much deserved. We were all celebrating in the streets. What's better than seeing a up-and-coming superstar, one of the hottest things in wrestling at the moment, getting absolutely buried on a stage in Saudi to Oldberg. So if you want to celebrate that moment, remember that moment, you can do with this WrestleMania Elite Series figure. So there we go. He looks miffed and upset there, doesn't he? Which is exactly how I felt when I was watching that match. Right, moving on. We've got Edge. Oh, that is great. Edge with the baseball bat. I'm loving this figure. I'm loving this figure. So was this from his fight with Mick Foley? Can't quite remember. I think it might be from that match. But yeah, that is great. Loving that. It's a bit of a different look. A little bit of a different look. Normally he comes with like one of those like head to toe entrance jackets. So obviously you don't get that here, but I love that face scan and I love the hair. Really good. I mean, I've been in lockdown for so long that I'm pretty sure I could have that hairstyle now if I wanted. So, oh, look at this. Oh, Shawn. That is great. Look at the entrance attire there. Look at that. That is special, man. I am loving that entrance gear. So, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania Elite. Man, the black, the white, with the entrance attire, with the entrance glasses. Oh, I love that. I'm a big fan of the Heartbreak Kid gimmick, if you will. Like early Shawn, when he first came out of the Rockers. And that's exactly where we are here. This is just coming out of the Rockers era Shawn. So I'm not sure what WrestleMania this was. But that is great. That is a great looking figure. Oh no! I can't believe they went there! I can't believe they've done it! No, WrestleMania 8. This is Paul Ellerin, the manager of the Legion of Doom. I can't believe they've made this figure. Rocco? This is one of the worst things that ever happened. Legion of Doom went away for a while, and when they came back with Paul Ellerin. They came back with their manager, and for some reason he brought in this puppet called Rocco, and I think they made out that this was like a toy they had when they were young, and it was like their mascot, and it was awful. It was just awful. It made no sense. It didn't help get the Legion of Doom were over anyway. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. How is adding a puppet gonna look, it's worked for Bray, and it's worked with The Fiend and the Funhouse, but that's based on, like, Mr. Rogers. Do you know what I mean? And Pee-wee's Playhouse. So, of course, it's going to have puppets. Legion of Doom was not based on those things. But that is so great. Paul Ellerin and Rocco. That is funny. So you get swappable heads, not on Rocco, on Paul Ellerin. So you can have him from WrestleMania 8, which is the body, the head that's on the body. Or when he managed, because of course he came back and he was manager of the Authors of Pain in NXT. So you can have him with his Legion of Doom 90s head, or his 2018, I think it was, manager of the Authors of Pain head. So there we go. Paul Ellerin and Rocco. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, that is crazy. Look at that. That is class. That is a Charlotte Flair Ultimate Edition. That is lush. That is nice. That is really nice. Charlotte Flair with a beautiful pink robe. I'm trying to think. I mean, that's... I want to say maybe a WrestleMania. Was that WrestleMania 35, maybe? Can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. But I do remember her wearing a pink robe. And that is nice. There's a lot of detail there. I love the fur around the collar. I think that looks really cool. I think that's really nice. Shein. There you go, guys. Up to 90% off if you want to go to Shein. I mean, there you go. Shein. Charlotte. There's Charlotte's smiley face. We got The Rock from Ultimate Edition as well. I think, yeah, he comes with loads of accessories. So you get... obviously, the WWE Championship, the Big Eagle one, the Attitude Era one. You've got swappable heads, swappable hands. You get a Rock shirt. But enough about that. I mean, yeah, that was exciting. But this is what we were freaking out about earlier. Look at that. You actually get the Fiend belt, the Let Me In Championship. You get swappable heads. You get the jacket. I was saying earlier that I wasn't down on Elite 77 Fiend, but I've said from the start, yes, it's awesome, but I think they can do better. I felt the head was a little bit small, and it was good, but it didn't. I wasn't like but I wasn't screaming the house down. This is stunning. This is incredible. That belt. That might be the best belt they've ever made in Mattel figure form. The detail on that belt is stunning. The swappable heads, the entrance jacket. Like, I want that figure now. I want it now. I don't want to wait for whenever it's coming out. I want it now because that might be one of the best. Well, it is, from the looks of it, one of the best figures they've ever made. It might be the best figure for me, if anyone ever asks, I always say Ultimate Edition Finn Balor. What's better than an Ultimate Edition Finn Balor? How about an Ultimate Edition Fiend? And that's exactly what we've got here. That is up there. That really is up there. The head doesn't look as small. The jacket looks great. The belt looks great. That is up there. Finally, we are getting Hollywood Hulk Hogan. This is a big release because, of course, this was meant to come out and then he got kicked out of the company. And as a result, it all got shelved. We've been waiting for a Mattel Hollywood Hogan since Mattel got the license. We've been waiting 10 years for this figure. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, people expected this figure a long, long time ago. And, yeah, we were meant to get it in 2015. They showed us. They actually showed us the computer-generated image. I think it was going to be a defining moment. Now, clearly, that's been scrapped. Technology has moved on. They've been able to now create something even better. This has got 3 swappable heads. Still comes with the NWO Heavyweight Championship, the feather boa. That is a really great-looking figure. That's a really great-looking figure. I love the face scans on that. The different expressions and everything. That is a really... might have been worth the wait. Wow, look at this. We've got an Edge. That's what I was saying about, the entrance robes. Look at this with the swappable heads. on that. That is really cool. The detail on that is amazing. Especially on the jacket. Look at the jacket and all of the detailing, like the stars on the shoulders. You got stars on the one side, stripes on the other, loads of like studs and things like this that's been painted on. That is really, really impressive. That is really impressive. I'm really impressed. Macho Man. So this is an Ultimate Edition Macho Man that's coming out. Again, look, you can see these slightly new face scans that they've adopted for the Macho Man, this True Effects technology that they're using. I think it's good. I think it's a really decent likeness. I'm not sure that it's 100% still. I feel that it's better than it's been. I think we're probably at around about 90-odd% now, whereas before we were probably about 75%. So we're definitely getting closer. I do like that ring attire. I think it's really cool. Just really smart, really sharp, really lots of detail. It's got the tassels. I like the pink with the black on. Comes with a massive hat. Can't remember him wearing that hat, but I don't know why I can't remember him wearing that hat. But comes with the swappable heads. That's really strong. Yes! 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 Mr. T from WrestleMania 2. Mr. T, boxing Mr. T. You kind of had a sneaky suspicion. Now, I have not seen this slideshow. If you've been watching this whole live stream and this video, you'll know what I've seen, okay? So I have not seen the rest of these. I'm going to predict that they've done Mr. T in training attire. That was a figure that we were meant and rumoured to have been getting a long time ago. Now we're starting to see all these Mr. T figures. I have to think that that figure is on the way. So this is WrestleMania 2, Mr. T boxing. It says it's in a 2-pack, so I'm guessing the other figure is going to be the Roddy Piper from the same match. So this has got the WWE logo on the shorts. It's got the boxing gloves, gritted teeth. The face scan on that is incredible. But then the San Diego Comic-Con Mr. T figure is incredible. And there we go. Called it. Yes. I mean, it was the most obvious thing in the world. But there we go. Rowdy Roddy Piper with the tartan shorts. That is great. And it comes with the boxing gloves, the swappable hands. Fun fact, I believe Dave Meltzer actually gave that match -5 stars. It's one of the worst things he's ever seen. We watched it not the other day, and it was all right. I mean, I thought that it was like a 1 star, 1.5 star. I mean, there was nothing to it. I didn't think it was horrific. I wasn't offended by it. But yeah, that's a really great figure. That's a really great figure because it's such a distinctive look. I mean, to my knowledge, he only wore this attire at WrestleMania 2. So it really puts it into that event. And the fact that it comes with that Mr. T. Right, we're moving on. We've got Masters of the Universe Series 4. So this is like a young Jake the Snake. This looks like Jake the Snake after he's just got out of high school. Even the snake looks young. What's going on? I don't understand. He looks like his skin just looks amazing. What's he using? What's his secrets? So Jake the Snake looking very youthful. So that is Masters of the Universe Series 4. Now, I think this figure has a secret. There we go. I can't figure out how do you get from that to that? How do you get from that to that? So does it switch? Can you just switch the heads over or something? Do the heads spin? Because I can kind of see a bit of green on the neck. But you go from this very youthful, how you doing? Do you want to catch a film? Maybe grab a bite to eat, Jake the Snake, to, oh my God. Like, look at that. It's really impressive, actually. I like that figure. I do like that figure. There's a bit of work that's gone into that. Scales all over the face and everything. Maybe you spin the head around or something. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know the mechanics of it. But I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. They probably said on the panel, but as soon as I saw this slideshow, I abandoned that. There is the back of the figure. It doesn't give us many clues there. Look at that, though. How great is that? That is great. That definitely is great. It's not for everyone. Not everyone's going to be into this figure, but something a little bit different. And if you're collecting the Masters of the Universe series anyway, that's going to be a really fun addition. Now he's gone back to the other head. What's going on? I don't understand. I don't understand. Does it come with 2 heads that you take off and change over or something? Oh, look, there's just a face. So I think, I've got it now. So you just take the face off. He's got a removable face. Amazing. There we go. The mystery has been solved. What a journey we've been on together. So you take the face off, and then he's got that hideous face underneath. So there it is in the packaging. That's cool, man. That's cool. There's the mechanics of it. The picture on the back kind of giving it away as to how it works. But we sussed it. We sorted it, didn't we? We got there. There's Mr. T from Masters of the Universe Series 4. So, very cool. I mean, like, I gotta admit, I got sent some of the Masters of the Universe. I think it was Series 1. And it's not really my thing. Like, I don't have any Masters of the Universe figures, so these very much are on their own. But I gotta admit, when I got them, I was impressed. I was impressed. And I'm not just saying that. Like, you can see, actually, from this Mr. T face scan, you can see from the face scan that they have put a lot of work into this. Like, this isn't just something they've thrown together and chucked out onto the market. You can see from the face scan there's a lot of work that's gone into it. You could see from that Jake the Snake as well. There's a lot of work that's gone into that with, like, you know, you can have the face that comes off here. You've got all these accessories. So they are putting a lot into this. And I think there's a Masters of the Universe film on the way soon as well, which might explain why they've put so much work into it. So there's the packaging for that. Here's the Fiend. We've got a Masters of the Universe Fiend figure on the way. Loving this. That looks really cool. I'm not sure if it does anything. I don't think you can take his mask off, of course. But I've only just noticed his hand is an axe for some reason. There we go. So on the one hand, it does say hurt and heal just at the top of the gloves, which is cool. And there you can see his face, his mask. So swappable hands on that one. I mean, anything that's the Fiend is going to do very, very well. You know, people are just desperate for the Fiend. Anything to do with the Fiend. So I can understand why they made it. So there we go, the Fiend. And I think we just got Seth. Again, look, I think that picture probably says what I've been saying. That is a strong face scan. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's work that has gone into that. So I'm giving credit where it's due. Is it going to look good next to your normal Mattel figures? No. It's a different kind of figure. It's a different proportion. It's Masters of the Universe. But if you're after something a little bit different, if you've got Masters of the Universe, then I can understand why they're going this way with these. So there is the Seth figure. Looks quite cool, actually. That might be the coolest looking one out of all of them that we've seen. Right, we're moving on to Series 5 Masters of the Universe. And this is Becky Lynch. And she seems to be slightly different proportions to the other Masters. This looks a bit more like a basic. If you'd have told me this was a weird basic, I might have believed you. But it's Masters of the Universe. And she comes with a little shield that says The Man. It comes with a staff as well, with like a snake head by the looks of it. So... that's good. I'm loving that. Look, Ricky the Dragon. Yeah, he was made to go into this series. That's really good, actually. I really like that. Ricky the Dragon, in his dragon persona, not his white kind of attire that we saw earlier. Roddy Piper as well. And you can change the panel on the front so that it can look like he's taken a bit of damage. But that's good. Again, perfect. The more that I see these figures, the more it makes sense why they're doing this series. That Ricky the Dragon is perfect for this. And so is Roddy Piper. Hot Rod with his kilt You know, he's kind of Scottish, angry Scottish background. I mean, all Scottish people are angry. That's just a fact. So he's perfect for this range. Macho Man, Macho Madness. So, yeah, very, very cool. I think we saw Macho Man in the retro line, didn't we? In this kind of style, this Macho Madness. So they're bringing it over to the Masters of the Universe. And it looks like we've got another ring as well. And this time coming with Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan. So Hulk Hogan is getting a figure in there. Now, this is great and also not so great. Let's start with the not so great. This figure. This might be one of the worst figures I've ever seen. Like, every time I see it, it offends my eyes. It is Funhouse Bray, and it's awful. Unless they're going to put, like, a red shirt over the top, which would then make sense. They can't release this figure like this, surely. I mean, what I will say is this is going to definitely be worth getting just for the accessories. And you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But let's not beat around the bush. This figure is trash, right? It is trash. The face scan's good. I'm totally down with the face scan. But that body is just painted bits. It's painted bits that have been lumped together. So I'm not feeling the figure. The face scan I think's excellent, right? But this figure is irrelevant, right? This might as well not have a Bray Wyatt in this pack because it is all about these babies. Look at these babies. We got Abby the Witch. We've got Devil Vince. We got Mercy the Buzzard. We got Ramblin' Rabbit. And my favourite puppet of all, Left and Right Hand. So you're getting all of these puppets. Hashtag Justice for Huskus, right? Hashtag Justice for Huskus, because where is he? That's what I mean. Maybe they said, Huskus, can you come down so that we can scan you in so that we can make your figure? And maybe he decided to go to a restaurant and all-you-can-eat buffet instead and he missed the appointment. I don't know. But all I do know is that is a pretty sick Abby the Witch. I do like the Devil Vince. Mercy looks cool. Ramblin' Rabbit looks cool. Oh, hello. What's this? Okay, we're back. And the left and right hand looks cool as well. Right, we're moving on. We've got nine little slides left to go. We've got a Nikolai Volkov. So this is a Legends series. A Legends series. WWE Legends Series 9. Nikolai Volkov. Brilliant. He was in a tag team with the Iron Sheik. We've been enjoying some of his work with our old WrestleMania watch-alongs as he tries to sing the Russian anthem whilst the crowd boo him out of the building. So, Nikolai Volkov, absolute legend. That looks great. $1 Million Man in the black suit? Wow. They made this as an entrance great, and I can't remember seeing it since. With him in the proper black suit. Comes with the $1 Million Championship. This is a Target exclusive. Love that. Seriously, that might be the best $1 Million Man they've ever done. Ever. And in fact, I'd go on record to say I don't think anything's even close. That's got everything you need. The suit, which is amazing. Swappable head, swappable hands, and the belt. Oh, hello. Just skipped forward a touch. There's a variant. There's a chase. And this one's with the silver suit, which I think looks just as good. I gotta be honest, I think I'd go for the black suit. I think the black suit one for me is iconic. And I think this one is as well, but the black suit more so for me. But yeah. We got DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. This is Legends Series 10. So Diamond Dallas Page with little entrance jacket, and I'm not sure what that top thing is. Just above, I can't remember what that is. But he comes with another little accessory as well, by the looks of it. Brutus the Barber with the silver tag team championship belt, the old school silver belt. So Brutus the Barber was in a tag team called the Dream Team with, I want to say, Greg the Hammer Valentine. I want to say it was WrestleMania 3 that, I think they had the tag titles then. So, yeah, this is, I mean, I don't even know if he was the, yeah, I mean, they're saying he was the Barber. I think he became the Barber around this time. Before this, I think he was just Brutus Beefcake. So, yeah, he doesn't have the shears at this point. So, that's cool. That's fun. That's a different Brutus the Barber figure. And it comes with that old school silver tag team championship belt, which is awesome. Variant. There we go. A chase. That's quite sharp on the eyes. So, there we go. If you are a massive Brutus the Barber Beefcake fan, then today is your lucky day. You can, there's 2 different versions of him on the way. We've got fan takeover, Seth Rollins as well. I think we're going to end on these fan takeovers. So, fan takeover, Seth Rollins, Series 1, which I think looks really good with that removable top. Adam Cole, baby! With the NXT Championship. All of these were voted for by fans, by the way. There's Shayna Baszler with her series takeover, a fan series takeover figure. Looks really, really good. And I was gutted about that. I really wanted it to be Ricky the Dragon. And that's unfortunately not what we got. We got this instead. So, yeah, I was gutted about that. We have had this version quite a few times, but there we go. That is seemingly everything that has been shown on day 1 of San Diego Comic-Con. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And we are going to be coming back because they will be showing more figures. This is just the start of San Diego Comic-Con. There's going to be other figure reveals, but nothing, I think, on this scale. Like, there's 90 odd slides for us to look at here. So nothing on this scale, but there will be more figures being shown all across the weekend. So make sure that you don't miss that.